Hey guys, what's up? So today I'll be bringing you my top 20 favorite Metallica songs of 2022. This list was very difficult to make. I went through all of Metallica's albums except Lulu because fuck that album. And yeah. So down in the comments below, let me know what your top 20 favorite Metallica songs are. And let's get started. So these are my favorite Metallica songs of 2022. Also, I have a really cool thumbnail for this video. And I think it might be my favorite thumbnail that I've ever done. So, yeah. But I'll keep that a surprise. Number 1 is Ain't My Bitch from Load. Of course, this really shouldn't shock anyone. Number 2 is Harvester of Sorrow from And Justice for All. Number 3 is One from And Justice for All. Number 4 is For Whom the Bell Tolls from Ride the Lightning. And I do understand that this is the most popular song from the album. Number 5 is Master of Puppets from the album of the same name. Again, I understand it's one of the more popular songs from the album. Number 6 is Enter Sandman. This song needs no introduction. We all know how famous the riff is, and we all know how popular this song is. Is it overrated? Absolutely. Is the entire album overrated? Yes, but I still think it's good. So Enter Sandman from the Black Album. Number 7 is Sad But True from the Black Album. This song reminds me of my childhood because this song was featured in one of the Transformers movies back in the early 2000s, and I was a Transformers fanboy. I love all the movies. But if you had to make me pick the worst Transformers movie, it would be the Bumblebee movie. I'm sorry, Bumblebee. You're one of my all-time favorite characters, but your movie was not that great. Anyway, moving on. Number 8 is Now That We're Dead from Hardwired to Self-Destruct from 2016. And I did see Metallica live on this tour the following year in 2017. Now, Hardwired to Self-Destruct as a whole album, it was a good album. It was one of my favorites of 2017 or 2016. And there are still some songs from that record that I do return to. Now That We're Dead being one of them. I Am Savage is a pretty underrated song, I think. Spit Out the Bone, I know that became a song that hit radio. I like that song. The title track is good, and a few others. I still think the album is still good to this day. So yeah. Number 9 is The Unnamed Feeling from Saint Anger. Now again, if I didn't say it already, I don't hate Saint Anger like I used to. I think there's a couple of decent songs on that album, and The Unnamed Feeling is one of those songs. I also like Sweet Amber and Some Kind of Monster. Shoot Me Again is just god-awful. It's funny, but it's god-awful. So that's the one song I don't return to from Saint Anger. Frantic is an alright song. I know some people like that song. And yeah, So the Unnamed Feeling from Saint Anger is the song that made the list. Number 10 is Devil's Dance from Reload. I pretty much had this song on repeat during Halloween last year, so I mean, Halloween, Devil's Dance, ghosts, demons, you pretty much get the idea. Where are we at? Okay, number 11, Slither from Reload. I think this song is severely underrated. I don't really hear people talk about it, and it's a damn shame. Number 12 is Seize the Day, or Carpe Diem Baby as it's called, from Reload. Another one of my favorites from that album. And again, another underrated song from that record. It definitely deserves more attention, I think. Number 13 is King Nothing from Load. This has always been one of my favorites from the Load album, and I still think it's a song that holds up to this very day. Number 14 is Hero of the Day from Load. Another one of my all-time favorites from the album. Number 15 is Bleeding Me from Load. Now, Godsmack also has a song called Bleeding Me from their album 4. And when it comes to Metallica's song Bleeding Me and Godsmack's song Bleeding Me, they go back and forth for me. It really depends on the day of which version I like better. Number 16 is The House Jack Built from Load. This is a really great song, and I just really love everything about the song. The guitar riffs, the melodies, the way James sings the song. So yeah, can't really say anything bad about it, honestly. Number 17 is The Struggle Within from the Black Album, the closing track. Why does this song not get any attention? I hear everyone talk about Sad But True. I hear everyone talk about Enter Sandman. I hear everyone talk about, like, the first half of the Black Album. But the second half of the Black Album, forget about it. It's just like, whatever. Like, bro. The second half of the Black Album has great songs on it. And The Struggle Within is severely underrated. Come on, people. It's a great song. And if you haven't listened to it in a while, I would recommend you go listen to it. If you haven't heard it at all, and your first Metallica, or if you're a Metallica fan and you haven't heard The Struggle Within, or if you're like a diehard Metallica fan and you haven't heard The Struggle Within, go listen to the song. Or really just any song from the second half of the Black Album. So, yeah. Underrated song. Needs more attention. I rest my case. Number 18 is Nothing Else Matters from the Black Album. This song is severely overrated. Now, Godsmack did do a live cover back in 2012 on their live album, Live and Inspired. I thought it was a great live cover. But Nothing Else Matters. Is it still a great Metallica song? Yes. Is it overrated? Yes. But it's still good, though. Alright, number 19 is Wherever I May Roam. This is another one of my favorites from the Black Album. Really good song, and it still remains one of my favorite Metallica songs to this day. Alright, last but not least, at number 20. Now, this is the only song that made the list from their covers album, Garage Inc., and it is Turn the Page. I've always loved this song ever since I first heard it when I was a kid, I still enjoy it to this day. And it's a Metallica cover, or it's a cover that Metallica has done that I never really get sick of. And I know that covers album that they did has like 27 songs on it, so I have like 27 different songs that I can pick. So I definitely should go back to Garage Inc. and listen through the whole thing. But out of all 27 songs from that covers album, this is the song that I return to the most. So yeah, those are my top 20 favorite Metallica songs of 2022. And I will see you guys in the next one. Rock on.